Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Omni viewer, and today I will be asking the question, how many more things can Godzilla possibly do a crossover with? I mean, just in the realm of comics alone at this point, we've had him in the Marvel universe twice. We've had him in the DC universe twice. We've had him meet the Power Rangers twice. We've done public domain works of classic literature only once, but they crammed a lot of them in there. And with all of these crossovers, not just in comics, but also in video games, and of course, the Monsterverse is doing Godzilla and Kong together. I mean, you might be wondering, when are we finally going to get that Godzilla versus Gamera crossover that the fans want so much? Well, there's still no word on that, but how about something else in the Terrapin territory? IDW has just announced a comic book crossover between Godzilla and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, this is 100% real, and it's going to be debuting in November of this year. The plot apparently has something to do with Shredder making a new mutagen based on kaiju DNA, but what does the plot even matter, right? It's Godzilla with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, that is a crossover I don't think anybody saw coming. And yet, the comic is not even the full extent of it, because in October, a month before that comic book starts, we're also getting toys. Yes, for real. We are getting Godzilla Ninja Turtle mashup toys. Something kind of like what NECA's been doing with the Turtles and the Universal monsters, only it's kaiju in this case. So as you can see from this image, Wave 1 consists of Godzilla Leonardo, Rodan Raphael, and King Ghidorah Michelangelo. Not sure I understand that last one, because Ghidorah never struck me as much of a party dude, but, the figures actually don't look half bad, and that's just the first wave. If they do well, that means we're probably going to get more. Feel free to make your own predictions about what the next mashups will be. I'm guessing by default, April O'Neil is going to be Mothra. Donatello, I'm imagining probably Kiryu Mechagodzilla. And Shredder Gigan, perhaps? I have no idea. It's anyone's guess at this point. It really depends on how long they do it, I guess. But yeah, this is something I don't think anybody saw coming. I certainly didn't see it. To quote so many of you guys, it wasn't on my bingo card. So what else is there? Let's see. Godzilla's currently at IDW Comics. What else does IDW have? They've got Star Trek, right? They could do something like either it's a time travel story, or maybe they do something like when the original series, where most of the planets they went to were just alternate history versions of Earth as a budget saving thing. And they go to an Earth where the atomic age brought about giant monsters. That's a possibility. Does IDW still have My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? I mean, come on. How can we pass that up? Or moving back to DC, DC is owned by Warner Brothers, and DC, as a result, also prints Looney Tunes comics. How about Monsterverse Looney Tunes? I'm actually working on a pitch for that. You guys got to actually spread word to these comic book companies that if they want to do stuff like Godzilla versus Star Trek, Godzilla versus MLP, and Godzilla versus Looney Tunes, they need to contact me. I know how we could do them. But, maybe that's just beside the point. Really, the big news here is Godzilla is fighting the turtles. Not the turtle we were hoping for, but certainly a turtle I'm thinking will be welcome. And who knows what else he's going to cross over with at this point. I mean, put the titles and names on a dartboard, throw it, see where it lands. You have a good chance of being right at this point. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni Viewer signing off.